Hi, Dr. Morey, Uncivilized Vitality. I have an idea for a new playlist that's been asked about before. A book recommendation playlist, so I'll try to recommend half a dozen books or so a month that are directly contributable to the Uncivilized Vitality way of thinking, or just some books I enjoy. I don't read a lot of fiction, a lot of books like that. Well, you'll see. I'll just make the channel. And I want to start off, the first one is recommend this book, Him, Me, and V by Amy Joy. Amy is a personal friend of mine, so I'm going to start off this playlist by recommending her book. This is a very important book. This is the story of Amy's background and how she came to be an educational speaker for human trafficking prevention, human trafficking statistics, and its impact on society. It's very important work that Amy does, and the proceeds from the sale of this book that just came out February 2023 go toward helping support Amy in that endeavor. Amy also, in the book, you'll learn about DID, which is dissociative identity disorder, and how that can be brought on by childhood trauma and adverse childhood experiences and other things. Is a very good book. I like the narrative style that she wrote, and it's not just straightforward. You got to read through it, and I think that actually helps because some of the subject matter is very troubling to read, harrowing almost for some people to get through. So you want to read this in little pieces, and the narrative style, as it kind of jumps around, gives you a feeling of relief at certain points from some of the things that this woman went through. It's also important to talk about the story of V. She's the therapist. Actually, small world, I know this woman as well in the book. I've known her for 30 years. Great woman. I know her and her family. And the fact that, matter of fact, that's through her that I met Amy years ago. Great book, and it shows the importance of how overcoming the stigma to get therapy when you need help for PTSD or anything really, just kind of talking it out, relates back to our communicate on purpose and how ritual and story are vital. So that limb of Uncivilized Vitality for community being the most important. So as not to ramble too much, can't recommend this enough. Purchase of this book go to help support a worthy cause in bringing awareness to human trafficking. Amy's a great person. I got the hardcover, ordered that the minute it came out. My hardcover is signed by the author. You maybe can get your own signed copy if you attend one of Amy's book signings that are coming up this spring here in 2023, hopefully in the next few months. Otherwise, go right to Amazon, get a soft copy, soft cover copy, get a hard copy, and start out reading this. Him, Me, and V by Amy Joy, available on Amazon. I'm not sure where else yet. I'll have to ask Amy. But that'll be the first of my book recommendations. I'll just recommend some books and briefly why and how they tie into UV so you can do some research. We'll shoot for maybe half a dozen book recommendations a month or so. I've got several thousand books at home. Obviously, I love to read. That's pretty much one of the only things. That's kind of the basic thing I do is read. So I'll start making those. If you think this is a good idea on the channel, you'd like to see it as a playlist, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel and share the channel. Or if you already read the books that I'll recommend, I don't know about this one, it's brand new, but if you read the books, go down and leave your opinion. Lively debate over the book and the interpretation through somebody else's eyes often reveal things about the book that you missed. So that's a place we can start some conversation about these. Or if there's a book that you'd like me to review and read, if I haven't read it already, send it in and I'll check that out. All right, so Him, Me, and V by Amy Joy.